Happy Free Friday, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all, we made it to the weekend. Happy Free Friday. I'm going to drop these points and I'm going to go ahead and head off. But I am. I'm going to say a few affirmations to get us, prep for our weekend. You know what I'm saying? This is Friday's our new weekend. So we want this day to be love and light. We want this day to be light. We want this day to be, you want to set your thermostat on how you want your day to be. Like if you want your day to be hot and angry, then you set it that way. If you want your day to be about love, peace, joy, happiness, then you set it that way. Whatever day you want to have, that's how you need to set your thermostat. So I'm going to give, as we get into the weekend, I'm going to go ahead and go into these I am's affirmation. Great morning, Joshua. Blessings. So I am, you know what I'm saying? With me, what I do my prayer. I do my little prayer, devotion, and things in the morning. Then I go into my I ams. So I ams, it's been proven what you say about yourself to yourself carries weight. That's a proven fact. You know what I'm saying? What you say about yourself to yourself carries the most weight. So it doesn't matter what somebody else says about me. If they can say all kind of negative things, bad things, evil things, or whatever, if I agree to it, if I'm saying that to myself, that's the thing that carry weight. You know what I'm saying? So you want to pump yourself up with a bunch of I ams, the positives. I said in a video, I want to say probably last month, be careful about using absolute words. Like I would never. That would never. I mean, unless it's something that was just so bad, and I can't go back to that. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what it is. But if it's something that that's it can be a good outcome, you just didn't succeed in that at the moment. You just didn't. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't your time. You want to be careful about using absolute words on that. Like you know what I'm saying? I'll never have a friend again, because you probably was hurt and burned by people. Oh, I would never open myself up to people. I would never, things like that, because you just speaking it based off of, because you still in your hurt season and you still going through. So you saying those absolute words over that. You want to be mindful about that. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to close, you don't want those words to come to life, and you don't want to close yourself off to that. You know what I'm saying? You're better than that. You're bigger than that. So what I've been learning to do and have been practicing this for years. If I'm in a season where I'm mad, I'm hurt, or say, not a season, but say if somebody made me mad, or I'm hurt, or I, didn't get the information I want to hear, I'm going to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be quiet, sleep on it, give it some time until that emotion goes away before I say those absolute words. Well, I would never. You know what I'm saying? I try to be mindful of what I say, because I don't want my words to come back to bite me on the butt. I don't want those things to be now open up a door, and now that's turning my whole trajectory because I said something negative about myself. So that's when I became aware that, okay, words got power. Words are seeds. So let me be careful how I choose my words. I choose my words wisely and carefully. Now, some things you're going to have to say absolute on. Like if you like in a negative, toxic environment situation, you're going to have to say them absolute. I won't stay here long. You're going to have to say that. Oh, this not going to be my ending. I'm coming out this thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be better than this. Then you say your absolute words on that. Like I said, it depends on the circumstance and situation. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when you're in a bad situation, your words and your actions can get you up out of that situation. So you want to use those words to combat against that negative thing or that bad thing that's going on. So that's truth to that. Okay, so I am. Is there some things you can adopt for yourself? These are some things that I adopted. Okay, I am grateful for my potential. I am free to choose the palette of my emotional sky. You know what I'm saying? That's clinical. Like your emotional sky, like this is your sky, this is your life. So you can, like I said earlier when I first came on, that you got a power to set your day. You are the tool, you are the thermostat. You can set that degree and that temperature how you want to set. If you want to have a good day, make it a good day. If you, whatever day you want to have, okay? I am free to choose the palette of my emotional sky. I am in charge of my emotions. I got this. I'm in charge of my emotions. I'm not going to let somebody, I'm not going to take the bait. I'm going to think about it. I'm not going to let somebody cause me to say or do something out of instant gratification, out of temporary emotion. Don't let your temporary pain cause permanent damage. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. So I am free to choose the palette of my emotional sky. It is okay for me to feel my feelings. Whatever it is you feeling, if you feeling angry, it's okay to feel angry. If you feeling sad, that's a true emotion. It's okay. You don't want to negate those feelings, but you don't. The thing is, we to tell people you don't want to act on them. That's a natural response to feel. Great morning, Seema. Great morning, girl. It's okay to feel anger, sadness, depression, not having it today. Okay, yeah. But do we allow that? We got to change that behavior. Now we in charge of the behavior and the result of those emotions. Okay, so it's okay for me to feel my feelings, but it's not okay for me to act out of anger, act out of the impulse. Now that part is not okay. You know, so okay, I am doing the best that I can do. You know, saying that, okay, whatever the situation is, I believe I am doing the best that I can do. Abundance flows through my Friday. Today is Friday, so I'm saying, I'm declaring abundance flows through my Friday. I attract miracles in my life. You know what I'm saying? You open yourself up for God to do something greater for you than what you physically can do for yourself. So I attract miracles in my life. I attract love in abundance. Love, you know, say that's an important factor to have in your life. You want to be able to be loved and show love because God is the basis of love. You know what I'm saying? So I attract love in abundance. I attract positive circumstances. You got to believe that I'm worthy and deserving of positive circumstances. Okay? I choose loving thoughts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them thoughts that we have is not our thoughts. A lot of those we call it automatic thoughts. A lot of those times them thoughts come from stuff we not seen, people, stuff that we heard, things in the airwaves. Maybe something we suppressed a long time ago. A lot of those thoughts don't belong to us. You can cast those thoughts down and you can choose the thought that you want. We do this thing in therapy called negative